Oh, good morning, everyone. It's Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. I'm your host, Honest Kim, here live in New York Fashion Week with the Psychic Sidekick, Annie back in California, manning the beautiful weather.
Yep, the hot, humid monsoon weather. Woohoo!
Is it really monsoony?
Yeah, it's really hot and sweaty, but it made for a perfect night for the supermoon. It was so cool.
It was another supermoon?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, cool. Well, we saw a pre-moon here too, on the East Coast. And we are today going to be talking about Fashion Week, some interesting little tidbits, whatnot. We'll have our Dick of the Week prediction and our Psychic Sidekick prediction. Maybe
Yay!
the
Let's
Psychic
go.
Sidekick can predict the Dick of the Week.
Yes, exactly. Well, I'm not even sure. I think we're gonna have to do it on the fly. It'll be very spontaneous this week.
Well, thank you. 3 hours doesn't seem like a big time difference, but it kind of is.
It's a little rough getting up at 6 when it's still dark outside.
I like that. I like that you went with a black and white stripe motif today.
I thought we could be matching because I figure I had about
Yay!
a 75% chance of matching you.
I know. Kind of into the black and white stripes lately. Um, so let's talk about
So
Fashion Week.
how's
Speaking of,
yeah, how's Fashion Week? How's like you got to go to a show? What kind of disasters are you seeing? Who have you met? What have you liked? Not liked?
yeah, well, I mean, being in New York is already kind of like being at Fashion Week all the time. Being in the tents was really cool, and there's a lot of people that are just kind of hanging out in front of Lincoln Center, all dressed up in who knows what, and people just milling around taking pictures of them. It's kind of like a
Really?
carnival. Yeah. There's all these people just kind of milling around in front. I think they don't have tickets, but they want to be a part of it, and they want to be photographed for, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. You're like, what are all these people doing? And then there's all these very chic, beautiful people dressed nicely, like looking serious. Yeah, and there's definitely a hierarchy in there. Um, but the tent is so nice. It's like you don't even realize you're in a tent. Except I guess if you were there earlier when Fashion Week started, it was so hot and humid that people were dying. They're like, is there even air conditioning in here? And there was, but I don't know. It was really cool. The shows are great, fast, well done, and I saw Donatella Versace.
Cool.
She goes to the same plastic surgeon as Bruce Jenner and Michael Jackson. I'm sure of it. Spooky.
The pictures don't lie.
Oh, and in person, you're like, is that a woman? What is that? Ah, but I don't
I
know.
saw
It's
the,
cool.
the the Snapchat you sent me of inside the fashion show. Everyone's head was down looking at their phones, and I was so fascinated. I'm like, aren't you guys missing the fashion show? What's going on?
Well, unless you're in maybe the front row, or I think where the photographers are, they're kind of all at the end of the runway where they turn. I think the lights are so bright that every time I would try and take a photo, the model looked like a just white out ghost.
Maybe
It
because she's
was,
an angel.
oh, maybe. But so I'm like, but it was that was the most interesting part is all of a sudden everyone's phones go up at the same time, and you're like, what? Do you have something I don't have? Because my pictures look like shit. I mean, poop. Sorry.
Yeah. Beep.
Beep.
So, any fashion disasters? Because obviously, this is the time to dress to impress, and people are wearing thousands and thousands of dollars worth of clothing and all that fun jazz. Is there any fashion disasters that stuck out, or any clothing trends that you're like, bleh?
Well, I think a lot of the clothing, a lot of what you see on the runways too is impractical, right? Like I went to the Custa Barcelona show, which has normally fun, upbeat stuff. There was a lot of sheers and a lot of cutouts, especially in pants. And really, you're not going to wear pants with like a see-through backs, right? I mean, no one wants to see your butt. That's why
Hey,
you wear pants in the first place.
maybe next trend, we all go naked. There's all those reality shows now of dating naked and doing stuff naked.
Huh. Maybe I'll pass on that one.
Pretty sure no one wants to see me naked.
So I mean, yeah, if you don't wear a bra and you don't care about having your nipples hang out or your butt hang out or your junk hang out, then you really don't need any of our products. So it could, if it catches on, I mean, we're going to be out of business. Except I can't see people totally giving up shoes. Maybe
No,
they go naked but still wear nice shoes. So we're okay there.
exactly. I think shoes will always be part of fashion. Clothes, it will come and go. It'll be modest to risque. It's just like any trend, it goes up and down. So we'll be wearing the nun clothes next season.
So I went to one party that Caravan Style Studio threw, and I met this really nice girl, Ariella Face. She's a blogger, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I bought your stylist kit, your Lauren Messiah School Style Stylist. It's great. I love it." So shout out to her. That was great. There was
Woohoo!
I did see a couple at this event just make out the entire party. It was bizarre. I felt like I was in
High school?
high school, like sophomore year. Like, what are you guys doing? So that was a little weird. I did see a few bra bands kind of hanging out. I did hand out a couple strap traps secretly to people and put them on them. So, but all in all, I think people are good. People are trying to look nice, trying to be comfortable. It was great. I was glad I got a chance to be here.
Are people being practical with their shoe choices? Are they wearing crazy high heels or comfortable flats?
Well, I think the difference is with heels. Are you the type of person that's going in a car, or are you the type of person that's going on the subway? If you're going on the subway and you're wearing heels, which you don't see that often, you're like, you are just out of your mind because it's hot and you have a lot of walking to do. But you see people in heels for sure, but they're taking a car from one place to the other, and they can do that.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's exciting. What are your plans for the rest of the week? 'Cause you also got to go to the U.S. Open of tennis and all that fun stuff.
Yep, got to throw my friend a bachelorette party. So today we're heading out to the Hamptons. See my friend Alex play some tennis. We've never been. We don't even know what the Hamptons are like. We picture, hopefully it's not so crowded now. It's after Labor Day where it calms down, so we're going to go there. Be back Thursday. Hopefully see the Miss AK and go to the Cassandra and Bernie wedding on Friday and then head home Saturday.
Woohoo! What a fun packed week.
Woo woo! Well, let's get to the Dick of the Week award. I think everyone's been acting really nicely. I mean, we don't have. I looked at the U.S.
Oh,
Open for dicks. There weren't really any dicks, right?
no, I think U.S. Open, there's the little crybabies and things like that, but there's definitely a Dick of the Week winner, I think. So for all of you that don't know Kim, she doesn't watch the news. Um, so we have a NFL player back in February that there was a picture of him bringing his unconscious fiance at the time out of an
Oh
elevator.
yeah.
And so
Oh,
nobody knew what
I even heard about
happened.
that.
Oh wow. So they assumed that the assumption was he hit her. They dropped criminal charges, I believe, and the NFL only suspended him for 2 games, saying, hey, we didn't actually see the video of him punching her, so we can't really say what happened. Anyway, so the video yesterday dropped that he indeed punched her in the face. It looked like twice, and the second one was knocked her out. And so it showed him dragging her out of the elevator. It was a different angle. It was like within the elevator. And so cheers to the NFL, even though it's because now the video is public. But anyway, so he is indefinitely suspended from the NFL. So I think he deserves the Dick of the Week award. You don't hit a woman, not cool.
Well, and then I kind of want to co-give the Dick of the Week to because at the time she was just his fiance, and now they're married. And I want to give a partial dick, like a little small dick, to her for marrying a guy that beat her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a sticky situation. 'Cause, yeah, I think he's not a nice person. I know they say they're working through it and they're better, but not cool. So
No, I think for any woman out there that's listening, if a guy hits you, you run the other way. That's it.
exactly.
You can't let them get away with it, and you deserve way better.
Exactly. So, Ray Rice is my nomination.
Okay, I agree. Yay. All
Woohoo!
right. Well, what about your prediction? This is what I'm looking most forward to.
Oh, my brain is so overwhelmed. Like, it's just like overflowing with information. I just don't know what to do. It's like telling me to say one thing, but like friendship is the one thing. Like, if I can tell you guys anything to do, like, you're gonna have a friend that needs help this week. So make sure you help them, love them, support them. There will be a fun surprise on Sunday morning for you. It's going to be exciting. I'm not sure what it is, but it's going to be rad. Your lucky numbers are 9, 29, 31, 43, 50, and 18. I encourage you to play the lottery. You might win.
Okay, okay.
Bite your tongue and think twice about what you're about to say, because it will probably come back and slap you in the face if you're not careful about how you speak to people. Yes, Kim, your tongue. And I think that's it. Like, there's a crazy surprise in store for somebody. I don't know who, but it's going to happen Sunday morning.
Woohoo! I love it. Love, love, love it.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, what do we have in store next week?
Next week we have, my brain is not working. I think we're talking about Miss America. Next week, or next Sunday, is the Miss America pageant, and obviously all of our products is every fashion queen's little helpers, and so we'll just kind of review all the different Miss America pageant contestants. It's kind of fun. Little champagne maybe to cheers the winner, and talk about all the under things that they're doing to make themselves look good.
Sounds great. Thanks for tuning in. Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. Honest Kim and Psychic Sidekick Annie signing off and saying see you next Tuesday.
See ya.